marketing tab in Seller Hub is a little confusing, thanks to some unclear eBay nomenclature and a bit of mishmashing, unlike stuff together, and feature overlaps. But this video will walk you through what lives there, and subsequent videos will go into detail about using each of the relevant features. First, I'll give you an overview of the Seller Hub marketing menu with a translation. Then we'll look at the pages. First of all, the top marketing link and the first link summary both go to the promotion summary page, which in itself is a bit of a hodgepodge, but we'll look at that. The store page takes you to the ecosystem of pages where you can manage your eBay store, and we looked at these a bit in the store branding videos. The promotions page takes you to an ecosystem of pages where you can run sales or set up discounts for your buyers in your store. The confusingly titled Promoted Listings page is where you set up pay-per-click advertising for eBay listings. It looks like from some new pages they've put up recently that they may be repositioning this as advertising on eBay instead of promoted listings to go along with how Amazon and Etsy position their similar features. So don't be surprised if this wordage changes sometime soon. Finally, the subscriber discounts is something that doesn't really go with marketing at all. It's a page where eBay offers you some discounts on third-party software and services they've partnered with. Now to the real site. Whether you click on marketing or summary, you get to this page called Manage Your Marketing Activity. I think you're meant to check in with all the aspects of your eBay marketing here, but I've never really found this page useful in any way. In the top row, you get links that take you into specific features in the store ecosystem, like editing your store, your profile, or categories. You also get the link to vacation settings, which I guess is technically a store thing, though I'm not sure it's a marketing thing per se, perhaps a little. Then you get this link to design services, discounts, and more, which takes you to that third-party eBay Partner Services page, which is just random. On the left, the submenu attempts to make sense of the different marketing activities by dividing them into branding, merchandising, and advertising. It almost makes sense, except that markdown sale is, in eBay parlance, a type of promotion, so these two links go to the same page, which is weird and confusing. Moving along, the store link takes you to the seller view of your store, where you can hit the Manage My Store link to access all the things that you can customize. I go over most of these in the store branding video, and there will be one about store categories coming up. Because this ecosystem of store management pages is not actually part of the Seller Hub microsite, but it's its own territory, clicking the breadcrumbs will not take you back to your Seller Hub, so you'll have to use your back button. Next is the promotions page. In eBay speak, promotions are discounts you offer in your store. There are 5 kinds, which you'll find under this Create a Promotion button menu: order discount, shipping discount, volume pricing, codeless coupon, and sales event and markdown. I'll explain what each one of these is, but there will be in-depth videos about using each one of them. An order discount is a kind of sale where you offer some sort of discount on a buyer's entire order to encourage them to make multiple purchases, or at least it's mostly that. It also includes an option to create a universal percentage off of any purchase or any purchase in a category, and that overlaps with the functionality of a markdown sale, so it's a bit odd. A shipping discount, as you might imagine, is a discount you offer on shipping when a buyer fulfills certain criteria, be it multiple purchases or a minimum dollar amount. Volume pricing is when you offer discounts based on a buyer purchasing multiple items. It can be multiples of one item from a single listing or multiple different items depending on how you set it up. This again overlaps with some of the functionality of order discounts. Also, you can add single item volume pricing from the individual listing pages without ever visiting this area. eBay interchangeably calls volume pricing tier pricing, by the way. Codeless coupons are a way to set up some of the same kinds of volume and price-based promotions we've been talking about, but to cloak them on a secret URL that only buyers that you give it to will have. Though this page is outdated, the verbiage at the top will explain how you might use this. I especially enjoy the reference to your eBay account manager in this tooltip. The sale event and markdown is kind of the same thing again. Here you can create a discount offer that applies to purchasing multiple items or single items and can be in the form of a percentage off or a dollar amount off. You can also offer promotional free shipping. The thing that's supposed to be different about these sale events is that they have a limited duration and you can set them up to start and end on certain dates. Of course, you can also do that with the other types of the same discounts, so again, it's overlappy. That's it for the promotions. Hopefully they'll streamline all of that into one page someday. Next in the marketing menu is promoted listings. This is where you pay eBay an extra percentage of a sale because they've promoted it for you. Promoting apparently entails showing it more frequently in searches and with better placements, albeit with the word sponsored next to it. Whether or not this scheme is a good idea is a whole different kettle of fish, but suffice to say, the promoting listings page is where you kick off engaging with it. Later, you go here to manage your pay-per-click sponsored items. Finally, subscriber discounts. Here's some offers for you that have nothing to do with marketing your store for the most part. I feel like there used to be much more here. Perhaps there will be again someday. And by the way, this page actually lives in the store management ecosystem, which is only slightly more logical. So click your back button to get back to Seller Hub. That's it for the marketing tab. I know I've leveled a lot of explicit and implicit criticism at the user interface here, and believe me, I was holding back from saying more. But I do understand that eBay is dealing with literally decades of legacy code and UX and information architecture decisions here. And that stuff is hard to sort out on a site being used by millions of people every day. So yeah, we'll try to be patient. Meanwhile, thanks and take care.